It seems there's been some disturbances in the water. The kraken must have awoken. Oh dear. I wonder what she has done. Oh no. You poor human. Hold on. I'll save you. Shh. It's all right. Try to stay with me. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, this poor thing. The crew is nowhere to be found. Must have been taken by the kraken. Oh, please wake up, little human. Oh, there you are. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried something bad had happened. Well, I guess something worse. I'm not really qualified to heal humans all that much. Well, I'm just a simple flow kelp. I try to help when I can, but you were lucky I found you when I did. You hit your head pretty hard and you were barely conscious in the water. Does it hurt when I touch it like this? No? Oh, good. I was worried. Well, I can't say anything for sure, but you look all right. Well, there's no major damage. A couple of bruises and... oh, that looks painful. Here, I'll get you some clam soup. Clam soup always heals my people. I'm sure it'll help you too. Oh, shush with your complaining. You know, I could have just left you out there. You're lucky a shark didn't come by. Or you're more lucky that the kraken didn't get you. Well, yes. Hold on, let me get your soup, and then we can talk more. You just lay back, okay? Ah, there we are. A nice piping hot bowl. Just for you. Oh, it tastes fine. I may be a sea creature, but I still have good taste. If you prefer, I do have some tuna, but that's not going to help you heal. Well, all right. I suppose I can put some tuna on the side just in case you don't like it. But I'm sure you will. You look almost starved. Oh, yes, the kraken. I'm sorry, I'm just a little flustered. Well, it's not often that we get any disturbances around here. It's kind of a forbidden zone. I haven't seen a human come across here in, well, since I was a little kelp. You are a rare sight. I am a bit curious about you, but yes, I know, the kraken. Well, as I mentioned before, these parts are forbidden for a reason. Yes, there's an elder kraken that lives here. She's very... not nice. She's a bit territorial. When I mean a bit, I mean... not many creatures can come in here without facing her wrath. And she really loathes humans. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Probably some tragic backstory. That's usually how it is. Maybe, someone made her family into calamari. Anyway, she makes life here kind of miserable. Why am I permitted to live here? Well, because I'm a kelp. We kind of keep the ecosystem balanced. And it's not like I can go very far. This part of the sea is all I've ever known. Occasionally there'll be sharks and other fishes, but she's very picky about who she lets in. Those sirens, oh boy, and they stay away from here. So at least you don't have to worry about that. Sorry, I'm just used to trying to find the silver lining. I wouldn't do that. Well, you can jump out of this cave if you want, but we're really deep underwater. Well, this is my cave. Well, with the kraken awaken and her being all angry and everything else, it's really not wise to have you anywhere else. She's not going to check a measly Kelp's cave. Well, that's if she comes looking for you anyway. Well, I don't know. She's pretty unpredictable. All I know is that she really hates humans. For example, she made this huge tidal wave. You want to know why? Because a ship barely touched her territory. Barely touched. You're lucky she was asleep. Because if she wasn't asleep, well, I'm not sure if I could have saved you. Yeah, I'd rather not think about that. You seem pretty cool. Well, besides the whole, shipwrecked and now you're deep underwater thing. Well, I mean, later on I can bring you back up, but we're going to have to wait until she falls asleep again. That seems like the best case scenario. Well, I'll have to take you far away from here. I don't know. I've never been outside these parts. But for you, I'll step out of my comfort zone. Because it doesn't matter what her tragic backstory is. Hurting you, someone who was innocently trying to cross the ocean? That isn't right. Oh, no. You don't want to try and reason with her. She's an elder kraken. I'm not sure if you humans understand the ocean hierarchy, but there's only one step ahead of any of the elders. Yes, there are multiple elders. The elder kraken, the elder siren. It's a lot. No, there's no elder Kelp. We're kind of low on the totem pole. Well, I mean, I think we're pretty great. But the other ones, they just see us as, well, kelp. We keep the oceans nice for them, but we're just pawns, really. No, well, that's very sweet of you. I'm glad you don't see me as a pawn. Though I think you're a little biased, considering I saved your life. What? Human? What are you talking about? You can't just go reason with an elder kraken, especially one that notoriously hates humanity. Oh, she has a kingdom of very, very loyal followers. They're all guardian octopi, or squids. I'm not actually sure what the difference is. Anyway, they guard the palace. You wouldn't be able to get in. Your friends? You mean the people you were on the ship with? No, you were the only one that flew into my area. Again, I was lucky to find you. Well, on the bright side, they could be found by someone else. Like how I found you. There are a lot of nurse sharks in this area. Maybe one of them helped. Well, nurse sharks are allowed here because, well, they're nurses. She's not going to turn down nurses. She's territorial, but, practical. Driving away the nurse sharks, the only ones who can heal a lot of the sicknesses around here, well, that wouldn't bode well for her kingdom. And considering I'm pretty sure she's a narcissist, I'm guessing that's why they're here. We can check them out later if you'd like. Oh, I was worried you'd say that. I was warned about you humans and your determination. If you really are determined to save your friends, we're going to need help. We can't just waltz through the door. Well, of course I'm going to help you. This might sound a little crazy, but, after saving your life, I kind of feel connected to you. Not in a weird way, but, I want to help you. I want to see this through, and I want to see you happy. It's not fair what she did, attacking your ship because it got a little bit too close. And you could have gotten really hurt or worse. So, I'm gonna help you. Yeah, we're gonna get your team back. Your crew, I mean. Thank you for the correction. And meanwhile, I'm hoping you can teach me a little bit more about humanity. And your travels, if that's not too much to ask. Yeah, I mean, this little section is all I've ever known. I've said that multiple times, so I'd really like to know what the other parts of the ocean are like. And the land. Everywhere, really. Oh, human, you are funny. What do you mean you'll show me? Without a ship, it's really hard to do that. Huh? Oblivious? What does that mean? Oh yeah, we should probably get started on a plan. Now, I don't know too much about human things, but I know a lot about ocean and its culture. Again, I think we should try with the nurse sharks first. That way they can heal you up properly. More than I could do. Aw, thank you for telling me I'm doing a good job, but we really need to get your head checked out. Make sure there's nothing too serious there. And all of those cuts you have, I'm afraid I don't have much to heal you with. The nurse sharks, though, they'll heal you like that. And we can see if some of your crew is there. The best part about it is that, and don't tell them I told you this, nurse sharks are kind of gossipy. I am sure that they're going to give us a wonderful hint. At least, a hint of where to go next. Or if they've seen any of your crew. Let's just hope that, well, best case scenario is none of them were taken by the kraken. Worst case scenario is that every single one of them was taken by the kraken. But let's try to stay on the positive, right? All right, human. I'm going to do something a little weird, okay? Just relax and let me do my thing, all right? All right. Hold still. There we go. Now you can breathe underwater. I know. Amazing, right? Oh, you think I'm amazing? I'm sorry. I haven't really acted like this before. I don't know why I'm getting so blushy. It's probably just me being flustered about all of this. Anyway, we should probably get going to the nurse sharks. Yes, I know exactly where they are. The only problem is, we're gonna have to stay near the kelp. I'm sure the kraken is asleep by now, but I really don't want to take any chances. I care about you a lot, and considering I'm just a kelp, it's not like I could really do anything if she did find you. Maybe distract her, but where would you go? So, it's best we stay low. Are you feeling all right enough to go? Oh, great. All right, let's do this. Let's go find your crew.